Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you had a lovely day. I hope you had, even if you're busy, I hope you had a productive one at that. And as I told you, if your day was bad, those are just lessons. So learn every day. Learn every day. And as I told you on Monday, learn from your mistakes. So, I'm here to say this. So, some of you, the whole of last year, some of you, and this is a fact, some of you, the whole of last year, you got to disturb. You got to disturb. You got to disturb. You got to disturb your age mates, your friends with your age mates. You get to disturb him or her. And how do you disturb him or her? You agree on something. You agree on something. You agree that you should meet somewhere. You don't appear that day. Or you appear late. Then you take it casually. Or you're supposed to be appearing at work. But then, I understand that now we are adults. That I do understand. I understand that now we are adults. That I do understand. But then, how don't you appear at work and you don't communicate? You don't tell even your boss that, you know what, whatever you call your boss, even if you call her mom or him, whatever you call your boss, you fail to appear. You don't communicate. You fail to appear like 3 consecutive days. You don't appear to work. You fail to appear to work like 3 consecutive days. Then, or you don't appear like a whole week. You don't appear like a whole week. Then you get to familiarity with your bosses. You get to be familiar with your bosses. That when you don't appear for work like a whole week, you don't communicate. You don't tell him or her today, by the way, I'm not seeing like I'm going to appear. You don't. You just take it normally. And probably that is the work that gives you the bills. Because some of you live alone. And probably that is the work that does what? That gives you the bills. But then, you take it so casually. Don't appear for 3 consecutive days. Don't appear like a week. Then you take it normally. You've not even told one of your workmates that, by the way, it depends whatever you call your bosses. Some of you call her, if it is a female, you call her mom. Some of you call, it depends. Some of you call her, you call him by his name. So it depends by what you call them. Then you take it so casually. Yet that one could be the one that pays for your bills. So I understand being an adult. Sometimes you get overwhelmed by other things. There are some things that you have to do probably that day. So you get overwhelmed by that. And then once you get overwhelmed, some of you you don't pick a call. You don't pick a call from your friend. You don't pick a call. Some of you don't even pick the calls. Some of you who are not even picking the calls. Then it becomes casual. It becomes casual. It becomes casual. It becomes a thing. You get to familiarity with your bosses. Then again, you don't pick your calls. When someone is looking for you that day, you don't pick your calls. So you also get familiarity with your friends. So you don't go even communicate. So this is what I'm here to say. Please, this year, let this change. When you know you're not going to appear to work, communicate. And probably you've been employed. Communicate. Communicate and tell your bosses that whatever you call your boss, tell him or her that, you know what, today I'm not coming. I'm doing one, two, or three things of which I'm not seeing. Like I'm not going to do what? Like I'm going to appear. Like I'm going to do what? Like I'm going to appear. Then, with your friends, once you agree with someone that you're supposed to meet at this time, please also come. And then if you see that you're also not going to be able to come, also communicate. Because some of us will understand. We'll understand you. Once you communicate to us, we understand. Because we are adults. And we are adults. We are adults now. Like me, as I told you, I'm turning 26. And as I told you, I'm now making my youth. And probably we are youth with you. We are youths. We are in our youthful years. Why not communicate? Why not communicate? Why not communicate with your boss and tell him or her that I'm not going to appear I don't see like I'm going to appear today. Why not communicate? To your friends, why not communicate? For example, to me, we agree that today we are supposed to meet at this time. Then you know you're not going to appear. You're probably also going to be doing some things, one or two or three things. Then you see past the time. Why not communicate? Why not pick the call? Why not pick the call? Why not communicate? Why not pick the call? I'm not going to point fingers at anyone. But then some of you don't pick our calls. When we call you, some of you don't even pick our calls. Last year, see, some of you did that. Some of you are not picking our calls. And once you find the missed calls, you don't apologize. You don't apologize. You just take it casually. That's the reason why some of us, we decided, let me also leave this friendship away. We decided that last year. We decided, let me also leave this friendship away. And some of you, that's why you are finding that some of your bosses, you get familiarity, then finally your boss reaches here. You reach him or her here. And yet you want for him or her to make you get to another level. Your boss cannot do that this year. I'm coming. Nakuja. Your boss cannot do that this year. Your boss cannot do that this year. Your boss cannot, I repeat, your boss cannot do that this year. This is another year. And the year is still young. We are in the 7th day of January. So please, make your life easier. Communicate. Communicate. And if you want to learn some skills, get to YouTube and learn some skills like communicate. Get to understand someone. Get to pick the calls. Get to pick, when someone calls you, like for example, when I call you, pick the call or tell me, Marianne, I'm busy right now. Can I call you later? Or can we talk later? I will understand. I will understand. I will understand. I will understand. So this year, please, I repeat, don't get familiarity with your bosses. Because probably that is the word that gives you the food to eat. Probably that is what gives you the rent. Probably that is what makes you pay your bills. Makes you pay your bills. And remember, I normally see also some Diamond videos, and he says, if you be kind to a person, later on the person will also be kind. Later on, when probably you are now mature adults, later on, the person will also be kind to you. But then, if you become proud, the person will also show you pride. But then, if you don't say sorry, the person will also not say sorry. So, please, this year let's change. Let's communicate. Communicate. And if you want to learn some skills, like the communication skills, go to YouTube and learn. Or take your WhatsApp. Nowadays there is the Meta AI. Get to Meta AI. Tell it, please show me some skills that when I'm at work, or when I'm with my adult friends, I should be having. It will show you and get to learn. And after getting to learn, we continue with the friendship. Of which, I'm going to say this frankly. When I turned 25 last year, now I got to my mid-20s, I told myself, once you take care of my feelings, I take care of yours. Once you take care of my feelings, I take care of yours. Once you show me love, I love you even more. Once you show me that you're concerned with my life, I also get concerned with your life. Because that's what friendship is. And it is normal to be angry with a person. But then the Bible also tells us that let's be slow to anger. Let's not be angry. And if you know that day that you are angry, go talk to someone. Go to a professional. Go to someone that is mature. Tell him or her, I feel like this. They will tell you the cure. And life continues. And you know the time is flying. So please, if you are a youth like me, and probably we are friends, and you know we have agreed on something We have agreed to meet on that day. Have agreed to meet on that day. Or we have told each other that we are supposed to do some group work with you. And probably you are late. And probably you might not even come. Communicate. Write to me. If you see that I'm not picking your call, write to me a WhatsApp message or a text message. I will understand. I will understand. I will understand. Or when I call you to ask you where you are, please also pick my call. Let this year change, because the year is still young. Let this year change, because the year is still young. We are in the 7th day. Tomorrow we will be in the 8th day of January, that is. And we just started the year. And then this year, please, for those that are believers, don't catch a grudge on someone. Forgive the person. When someone wrongs you, forgive the person. Don't catch a grudge on someone. Forgive the person. And you will be free. And you will be free. Won't you be free? Forgive the person. Don't catch a grudge on someone. Forgive, I repeat, don't catch a grudge on someone. When someone comes and tells you, sorry, I stepped on your leg, or I did this, or I did whatever, just whatever, you don't catch a grudge on him or her. You forgive the person and life continues. Because as I told you, the apps that we are enjoying right now, like for example WhatsApp or Facebook or Google or X, it was started by friends. Even the iPhones that some of us are having, it is being done by friends. And there's one person who died at 2011 called Steve Jobs. He's the one that started that the Apple. It is called the Apple. It is called Apple. And right now it got two people that are still running it. So friends start things. Friends love on each other. Friends don't go backbiting. Be nice to people. People have scars in their hearts. People have challenges. I'm coming. People have scars in their hearts. People have challenges. People have scars in their hearts. People have challenges. And as I told you, when you are the chosen one, God will break you. When you are the chosen one, God will break you into pieces. He will even test you. He will even test you to see if you still believe in Him. He will even test you to see if you still believe in Him. Because He wants you, once He gives you the work, you don't mess. You don't mess. So, better we communicate. Better we forgive each other. And better we love on each other more. And then, as I told you, to me, if you love me more this year, I love you back. If you hate me, I also hate you back. Even if the word tells me to love you, my enemies, you're not going to disturb me at 25, then you expect to disturb me at 26. That will not happen. Because I'm also an adult. And we are probably youths. And some of you, as I told you, you are not understanding, especially the male gender. I will tell you, don't call me. I'm someone's girlfriend. You don't understand that fact. Some of you are even calling me at 2. At 2, I should be sleeping. At 3, I should also be sleeping. Why not give me the grace and you allow me to sleep? Why disturb? And then again, don't disturb a person, please. Because we got challenges. And those challenges are the ones that are making us be great. So, thank you for listening to me. Do have yourselves a lovely night, a lovely evening. Watch, like, comment, share, and subscribe.